Good news for the Ace families Austin and Catherine McBroom. The Stokes Twins have reportedly purchased their mansion that was up for foreclosure. If you recall, we did some videos not that long ago about how people were reporting that the Ace family were declaring bankruptcy and how their home was at risk of foreclosure and in an illegal state known as pre-foreclosure. In July of 2021, there were reports that the Ace family were getting evicted, but according to them, it was all just a big misunderstanding. The Ace family claimed that they were scammed by a contractor for 2 years, a contractor who not only didn't have a license but was using someone else's license as well for 2 years. Then on top of that, this contractor also got an architect and a realtor in on the alleged scam. The reason they claim to have been scammed is because they never received a certificate of occupancy when the work on the home was done. To put it simply, if you move into a newly built home and you don't have a certificate of occupancy, then it cannot be legally occupied, which means that they could be issued a vacate order at any time and then become at risk of having the city cut off certain utilities. And because they went into escrow without the certificate, it also made getting loans from the bank extremely difficult, which is believed to be the reason that the home went under foreclosure. According to them, it was nothing that the Ace family did though. Instead, they put all of the blame on a contractor that scammed them out of millions. Allegedly. The video they released hoping to clear the air around the situation caused a heated debate online. Fans were feeling sorry for them, but the Ace family critics were not hesitating when it came to sharing their opinion. Upon seeing all the criticism online, Catherine decided to respond, and in an Instagram story she said, "Before I put this behind me, I'd like to share some other issues we had that we didn't add in the video. I know I don't need to, but it's my choice. Hopefully it can help others who are home buyers or future home buyers, and no, I don't want anyone to feel bad for me. This is not about that. If it was, I would have shared this all years ago. And for those criticizing our decisions and blaming us for the issues, shame on you. People need to understand that this all started in 2018, 4 years ago, when I believed in people. I believed that people were good and honest. I believed that I was around good people, but we were taken advantage of. It's caused me to move differently and change my trust due to life experiences. It was a learning lesson." I'm sorry, but didn't she say something about giving advice to home buyers or future home buyers? I mean, she said hopefully it can help others, and then just goes on to not give any advice or even explain what happened really. She just kind of said that she didn't trust people that much anymore. Is that the advice? I don't know. Despite putting out what Catherine believed to be a good summary of what happened, she was still met with critics in her DMs. She even reposted one person who replied to her story saying, "All you're talking about is cheap material, as if you deserve the highest quality." And in response to that, Catherine said, "I paid for the highest quality, but it was pocketed. That's what corrupt contractors do. If you really pay attention, you'll understand, but the problem with people like you is that you've already made up your mind about me. You don't care to listen. There's a reason why we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Listen more." But I'm still losing it over the way that she spelled paid. I mean, P-A-Y-E-D? Alrighty then. I think the Ace family just needs to keep their responses to their vlog videos and put out less of these direct attacks. I get that she probably feels pretty righteous right now getting to tell this random hater that they don't know anything, but your life would be so much better if you just didn't respond. Now, what's wild is that at the end of the video that they posted explaining all this horrible stuff that they went through with their home, the Ace family announced that they just bought another new house. And in response to the accusations that they were not paying their bills, Catherine explained and said, "I have to say this, if it was true that we weren't paying our bills, this is like the narrative people want to give it. If it was true that we didn't pay our bills, why the freak would I spend $40,000 to $50,000 on my gardening and get all this gardening done just a couple months ago and literally show it to you guys on our channel?" And in the announcement of their new home, Catherine also spoke about the possibility of suing the people that they claim had scammed them. She went on to say, "As far as us suing anybody, like we should be suing these people, but yeah, time and energy, like I'm just so over it, I just want to move on. Yeah, we lost millions of dollars in this house, but we just got a new house." Either way, according to reports, we learned that the Stokes Twins had to shell out just over $9 million, which is a serious drop from the original listing price of $12.9 million. I'd love to hear your thoughts on all this though, because that's all the time that we have for today. So stay classy, and I'll see you on the next one.